In today's video, we'll try to learn that how we can develop the vocabulary skills, or we can learn a few new words which can easily be integrated in a daily routine conversation. We need to understand the context of that word. We need to comprehend the meaning of that word, and then only we can start integrating in our conversation and getting aligned to our thoughts. It is important, and that's how people can connect with us while we are communicating with them, either through written format or through verbal communication. So the first one is that we need to be quite observant towards the sources from where we can learn new vocabulary or new words. The sources can be either if we are in reading, and reading can be through books, can be through some articles on digital form, or any if even we are reading some newspapers or emails, then also that could be our source where we can learn a few new words every day. Every day. And also the sources can be that when we are talking to someone, and when we in the conversation, when we get to hear a new word, that is also one of the sources, because we learn from the people around. And the another source is if we are watching something on television or on a digital platform, if we are watching some interview, we are watching some podcast, we are listening some podcast, we are watching some roundtable conference, anything, whatever we are watching, we get to learn a new words from them. And our primary focus should be that every day we need to learn minimum 2 words from all the sources which I have just mentioned. The intent is that the moment we stumble upon a new word, if it is through reading, then we need to stop ourselves there and then, and just not ignoring the word, because that is the moment we need to pay attention to that new word. The moment we see that word, we need to make a mark of it, or we can just note it down somewhere, either on a piece of paper, in a notebook, or somewhere in our folders or documents in the laptop or in phone. We need to note that, we need to mark a word, we need to make a note of it, find the meaning of that word, write it down, the meaning with the context it has been used in the content, like in what sense this word has been used. Because till the time that, because it's very important to understand the context, and hence also along understand the pronunciation, the accurate globally accepted pronunciation from your search model, wherever you are searching on internet, either through web-based dictionary or anywhere. Just try find the meaning, the context it has been used, and the pronunciation. Now the action plan is that you need to use that word immediately, from starting from the next day. That would be your primary focus. After that, the plan of action, that whatever word I have learned day before or yesterday, I have to start using it in my daily routine conversation. This is the way you will help yourself in keeping it in a practice, or you will develop the habit of using new words. Your other focus should be that if I am using these 2 words in my next day conversation, and then further your let's say the next source you can get through a new word from while you are listening or while you are watching something, pick up any 2 words which you have never heard before, make a mark of it, note down those words, and then add these 2 words again into your vocabulary wherever you are preparing that pool for your new words. Then in the next day, you start using the 4 words which you have learned. Next day, again 2 words. Keep on adding 2 words every day, and this way you will keep on learning and you will keep on executing that in everyday conversation. That is one, because the primary focus is that you are paying attention to whatever you are learning in the vocabulary. Then the next step, or I would say the focus should be that if we are using certain words, we are choosing certain words in our language, we need to be very selective according to the audience we are addressing. It's very important to select the words wisely, to understand my audience level. If they are in a beginner level in understanding the language, so I have to choose those words. If they are little moderate and intermediate level, when I am having a conversation with them or when I am writing mails to them, so I need to select the words accordingly. because vocabulary also means that you are getting evolved in your process. At the same time, the language also says that you need to include only all those words which your audience also understand and can relate to. That's very important, so that on conversation should be, it needs to be two-way communication, and hence when you are speaking something or when you are writing something, your audience should understand what you are saying with your words. So you need to select your words wisely based on the audience you are catering to or the recipient you are addressing to. You need to develop your vocabulary skills, but it is up to you how you are, what word you are selecting from your pool and then you are utilizing in your conversation. Depending upon the entire meaning of the communication should not go in the oblivion. That's very important. The another practical approach of getting yourself evolved in your vocabulary is that if you know you have been using certain words and you are flourishing in your language, the first thing is that we have been conditioned to use some particular words. Let's say, for example, hey, you are doing good, you are amazing. Start getting reference from thesaurus, that where you use the word amazing or the where you use the word good, now it can be easily replaced by the word incredible. That's one of the power words, you can use it. So that's very important, how you have conditioned in a certain way in your vocabulary and now you are making effort to get evolved and even better in your vocabulary skills. So it's important that sometimes we have to, what we have been practicing so far, now is the time for our growth and how we can flourish further in the language. So if you, the another example is that if you received somebody's compliment and somebody's appreciating you for your work, and then you say, hey, I'm happy to know and that you liked my work, you can easily say, I'm elated to know. So you replace the word happy with elated, or slash, I'm glad to know that you liked my work. So this is how you keep on referring, you keep on getting evolved in your own vocabulary. I'll share the list of the words which can help you in getting evolved in your vocabulary skills, and that can be a reference for you which you can practice in your daily routine conversation. This is all about today's video. Do let me know if you have anything to share pertaining to the topic which we are discussing today, and anything about communication skills. If you want to inquire, you can let me know in the comment section and I will respond to you. And yeah, so keep watching my videos. Let's meet soon. Bye bye. Take care. All the best.